In social media, Alyssa Milano, she proposed a sex strike in response to the abortion bans in Georgia and Alabama, and that's a divisive topic. We're not gonna get totally into it. I'm personally not in favor of it, but I get where she's coming from to some extent. But talking about the sex strike has led to quite a bit of fun online, some of it purposeful, some of it not so much, and conservative men have been owning themselves over this in a way that I find to be a lot of fun. So I wanna give you examples of what I mean. So Michelle Guido, she tweeted, "My problem with the sex strike, it feeds the narrative that women only have sex to satisfy men's sexual needs. It ignores women's sexuality. Women like sex too." That is a very common thing that a lot of women have been tweeting, and most guys seem to understand that that's the truth, but not some. With guys like Scott saying, "Michelle, please stop before you say something that ruins your credibility. Women may claim to like sex, but you really don't. You tolerate it under limited circumstances and during limited time frames. That's nature's design. Please be honest now." That is a guy who has had a very unsatisfying sex life, and the women who have interacted with him similarly probably have not had very satisfying experiences.
It sounds rapey. I think it's more than just like a weird self-own. That is scary.
Well, he's saying that they tolerate it, but yeah, it's not that far away from that.
Like we do something to them that they don't like.
How sad to think that that's what's going on. That every woman at best will allow something that fundamentally bothers her in a very real way.
Also, what's so funny about all of these pushing back against her, acknowledging that women don't just have sex to do something for men or don't, but that these men aren't for the sex strike. They just can't not go against something a woman says.
Yeah, no, you're making great substantive points, but I want to make fun of one or two more men because we only have another minute left. So Jones Very says, "In my experience, 90% of women seem to use sex to get what they want. The sex strike is just more of the same. Prostitutes gonna barter with their bodies. Are there any women who just enjoy sex and don't leverage it to get stuff? DMs are closed, I'm married."
First of all,
that's a happy marriage, by the way.
Nobody's getting anything out of you, Jones.
Not in that particular case, certainly. And the best one, "I get the point you're trying to make, but I have yet to meet a hetero woman who enthusiastically participates in sex." Go to the gym, man. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, you can have an issue with the idea of a sex strike, but the idea that women are fundamentally lying about wanting to have sex is probably not the way to approach that, I would say. Thank you very much for watching this clip from The Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notifications of our new videos. And of course, you can catch the full Damage Report live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.